Timmy. Did you want to play tag?
Okay. You're it.
You're it.
Oh! Oh!
I bet you I can hit that seagull.
You kidding?
No, I bet you I can hit that seagull.
One shot, one buck.
Deal. Anybody else want to bet?
There was no need to do that.
Thank you.
Think the Germans were dug in like this at Dieppe?
Worried we wouldn't have beat them?
Nah. Just looking out makes you think what kind of easy targets we'd have made.
The other day he asked when you were coming home.
Yeah? My kids ask things.
But he didn't ask about his father, Casey. After 3 years, you're more of a father to him than... and more of a husband to me. Made a proper mess of it, haven't I?
Uncle Casey, look!
Get him out of here now.
Jesus!
Put him down.
He's German.
Spitfires must have got him on the way home.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
What? One shot. You ain't gonna know.
We'll know.
Let's get him out of here. Okay.
I'm sorry about Dieppe not coming off.
I'm sure we'll have other opportunities, Ike.
Listen, I wanted to say that no matter what happens in there, you're okay in my book.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're the only guy I've met in this country who actually pisses standing up. The United States of America is not about to spend another year on defense. telling you, either you come up with something big in France, and we'll take our war to the Pacific.
Ike, how many times do we have to go over it? We don't have the landing craft. We don't have enough troops. A second front in France now would be a futile gesture with enormous casualties.
The president has told me if it takes pressure off the Russians, he's prepared to sacrifice the whole force.
Well, since the bulk of the troops will be British or Canadian, I hardly think it's his decision to make. General McNaughton, you prepared to sacrifice your 3 divisions?
Certainly not.
Nor am I.
Let's have no talk of sacrifice. Surely the salient point is this. Any useless expenditure of ships or personnel now, and there won't be an invasion in 43.
And in the meantime, we just suck our thumbs, is that it?
In the meantime, we have our raiding program.
Will you stop conning us?
Raids are the key. We have to test the water before we can jump into the bath. Besides which, the real second front will not be the invasion of France. The real second front will be the invasion of North Africa.
There. He finally said it. What did I tell you? They'll get us to North Africa, and we'll never see Europe. For the past 6 months, you've been playing us for saps. It's a betrayal. It's a goddamn betrayal.
Americans blame me for doing nothing. Trafalgar Square is clogged with protesters, all screaming for a second front.
Were there truly over 60,000?
Yes, but it's the one in Moscow that I'm most worried about.
I don't envy you the task of explaining things to Stalin.
Stalin is expecting decisive military action, and I have nothing to offer. Haven't I tried, Dickie? Haven't I? Is it my fault that every time I tried to help Russia, the chiefs blocked me?
They do it to me as well. If I want to launch a raid, they insist I need their approval. I should be able to launch at will.
I can't do it alone. Someone has to help. Someone has to have the strength to shake off this paralysis. I was hoping that you'd be that someone, Dickie. Hoping that you'd have the courage. Well, was I wrong?
Why couldn't you have introduced me to a regular sort of someone?
And if I had, would we still be discussing him?
Face it, you're as smitten as a schoolgirl.
I'm not.
What are these then?
Spats.
Don't imagine that we needed them in Moscow this year.
I don't suppose so.
Put them in the pile with the jumble sale. Oh, and take this. I missed you a lot more than I wanted to.
Can I spirit you away for fish and chips?
This all has to be sorted and packed by tonight.
Well, I've nothing to do.
Right. Warm sweaters there. Trousers over there.
For God's sake, you vetoed the last 2 operations I put before you. You vetoed Winston's plan for invading Norway. And after cancelling Sledgehammer, we very nearly lost the Americans.
I'm confused. Hasn't Monty gone on record against remounting Dieppe? Who'd provide the troops?
We'd still use the Canadians. I plan to ask Andy McNaughton to take over from Monty as responsible military officer. He, at least, understands the importance the Prime Minister attaches to this operation.
Give us a minute, Dickie.
You want me to?
Would you mind?
Not at all.
I'm not signing this. Perhaps if we amend his conclusion to permission granted to merely explore the possibility of remounting. Explore?
Rather vague.
Precisely. With any luck, the Canadians will back out. But are we approving this?
No.
So we're cancelling? No. It's a sop to Winston. Now he can say to all and sundry he's still trying to do something in Europe this year.
And we won't have to go on record one way or the other.
But eventually, Dickie will have to come back to us for a green light.
Yes.
It's all semantics then, isn't it?
No, Dudley, it's politics.
Now, can we please get on to the next order of business?
Thank you.
This doesn't give us permission to launch. Explore the possibilities. What does that mean? They're playing word games. This isn't an authorization.
Nonsense. It will get us whatever we need. Don't you see, the only thing the chiefs are more frightened of than saying yes to remounting Dieppe is saying no to it.
So what are you suggesting?
We simply proceed until they tell us to stop. And they won't tell us to stop.
Yes?
Sorry, must have the wrong house.
Casey, isn't it?
You must be Leith's mother.
No. Her husband's mother. Come in.
haven't been here in years. I don't know how all the God went out of me.
His mother told me.
Last letter, he was safe in Cairo. Now he's dead and buried in Tobruk. He thought it was an adventure. War. He was happy to go. Happy and proud. But I knew he wouldn't be back.
Harry, you came to me for this job, and against my better instincts, I allowed myself to be seduced. Don't leave me stranded at the altar. Hello, Andy. Sorry to barge in.
Not at all. Go right inside.
Thank you.
Andy? I've been waiting for your knock, Harry. Waiting for the day you need a favor.
Just listen to what he has to say, Andy. It's me who's doing you the favor.
We only have this opportunity because your lads don't need any more training.
But the men were told the target and then released into the pubs. I don't like it, Harry.
I had security go over 23,000 pieces of mail. Only one mentioned Dieppe. One.
And only the Prime Minister and a handful of others know that it's back on again. I haven't even told my own intelligence people.
Andy, Lord Mountbatten is offering you the one thing you've always wanted. The thing that's been eluding you. Complete control of Canadian troops in the field.
Monty wouldn't be in the chain of command?
Definitely not.
I'd deal with you directly. No middlemen?
None. You're the man I want.
And the plan could be revised?
Everything is up for review. It would be totally your show. Does that mean you accept?
It does. But I have no intention of being associated with any operation named Rutter, which, last time I checked, is a slang term for a sexually aroused man.
Good God.
Nobody wants to do it more than I do. I just want to do it right.
So here's your chance to make this an all-Canadian plan.
How about getting bombers?
Look, Mountbatten has already been to the Prime Minister and talked him out of all his political objections.
Why didn't you do that before?
Who knows? I asked and it was done. I'm telling you, Mountbatten is the first Brit ever to treat me like an equal and not like some colonial, and it feels great. You'll get the bombers.
I hope you're right, Andy.
Tonight I'm sending 1,000 bombers against Dusseldorf.
2 hours of work, and they'll destroy a third of the city. And you want me to waste my efforts on a little Dickie Mountbatten sideshow?
I want your help.
Nobody is making a greater contribution to this war than Bomber Command. A good many of my boys won't be coming home tonight.
Without your support, I'll lose a lot more. These guns on the East Headlands will still be in operation when the main assault goes in.
Only one sure way to silence them.
Look, Mallory, I've told you before, I'm not prepared to send my bombers naked against Jerry Day fighters.
But they won't be. Every time we've had a photo reconnaissance flight over Dieppe, it has taken Jerry at least 29 minutes to get anything into the air. By that time, your bombers will be halfway home.
And I can add 2 fighter squadrons as additional escort.
You two have done your homework.
150 heavy bombers, that's all I'm asking for.
When?
Early morning of the 19th.
Only 3 weeks away.
I realize that.
150 on the 19th. Oh, Robert, if on the day there's a heavy fog and I can't get anything off the ground, will you still go?
I'd be in the middle of the English Channel. I'd have no choice but to press on.
I understand. You've been very persuasive, Robert. Very.
If I was the German commander, I'd fill these caves with guns. Combined Ops wasn't worried about this?
Apparently not. The only way to find out is to do more photo reconnaissance.
Then do it. For God's sake, be discreet about it. I want to change the time ashore from 15 hours to 8 hours. We'll be able to get in and out before the Germans can bring in overwhelming reinforcements.
That'll mean changing all the schedules.
I'd rather have extra paperwork than dead soldiers. Change it.
Ooh. Hello. What are you boys up to?
Anne, excuse me.
What? What?
You should have warned me that you were coming.
If we're not beyond that by now, then cook your own damn dinner.
Look, I was surprised. We're doing something. I mean, it's only a table exercise, but it's supposed to be confidential. Where are you going?
To Radio Berlin.
Anne. Oh, Anne. Look. I can't tell my officers it's secret and then have my girlfriend dropping by.
Your girlfriend?
Anne. Please stay. Come on.
Sebastopol, Voronezh, now Rostov. Honestly, how many Russian cities have to fall? How many millions of people have to be killed before we do something to help them?
It's not as simple as all that.
Yes, it is. It's as simple as doing what's right.
Anne, I'm sorry, but you don't know what you're talking about. Who said you could wear these?
Would you rather I brought my clothes from home?
Oh, no.
I thought as much. Now look, it says right here, Lord Beaverbrook says there is no earthly reason why a second front cannot be opened in France this summer.
If we put every division we have into France, the Germans still wouldn't have to withdraw one lousy private from the Russian front.
Of course they would.
The Germans have 25 divisions. We couldn't muster 8. We'd be slaughtered.
What is it you do exactly?
Well, let's just say I know a thing or two about the current difficulty of landing any troops in France. Now, could we not talk about the war?
morning, sir.
This better be good.
It's important, sir.
Come in. Where did you get these?
The Free French. I tried giving it to that idiot who runs Combined Ops Intelligence, but he said since the operation was canceled, he wasn't interested. Not interested.
I knew they'd put guns in those caves. Damn it. What time is it?
2 in the morning.
So I am having a nightmare.
Gets worse.
How'd you talk me into this? If anyone finds us,
What are they going to do? Send us to Dieppe?
Irene wouldn't let me take it out. She said she'd leave it for me. Irene.
Irene, how many girlfriends have you got?
What do they teach us at Staff College? Attackers should outnumber defenders at least 7 to 1. Now it's almost 1 to 1. And these aren't low-level conscripts. There's 110th Infantry.
Hasn't the 110 been fighting on the Russian front for the last year?
Not anymore. They're in Dieppe now. If this is right, you're taking 5,000 unbloodied troops against 4,000 battle-hardened vets.
This is just one opinion.
It's not just one opinion.
Agents' reports and reconnaissance photos show increased construction of coastal defenses.
4 months ago, intelligence said there were 500 troops guarding Dieppe. Then it was 2,200. Now it's 4,000 and climbing. It's as if the Germans know we're coming. And what does Combined Ops do with this information? They file it. They are either totally incompetent or they're deliberately keeping us in the dark. And I can hand you 5 other intelligence reports that say the opposite.
Hallett, you're not hearing me. We've got to change the plan.
These things are always contradictory. That report is just one man's opinion.
What about the reconnaissance photos? I can't afford to ignore them. And the only solution I can come up with is to go in under cover of darkness.
You mean do all the landings simultaneously? In the dead of night?
Right now, less than 30% of the men are landing in darkness. If you could make it 100%, then we'd have the advantage of total surprise. We might even overrun the defenses before they're onto us.
Roberts, I have 230 ships traveling from different ports at varying speeds, effecting multiple landings in an area the size of a bathtub. It is just too complicated to change the plan at this late date.
Would you stop thinking about the Navy for 1 second and think about those boys?
Ham, I'd love to help, but the scheduling is just too intricate.
Scheduling? Damn it, I want to change the plan.
May I speak to you both in my office? What on earth did you say to Harris?
Harris?
Bomber Command declines to participate since the military force commander, you, Roberts, stated our presence was not absolutely essential.
But that's not what happened. I told him bombers were essential. Ask Lee Mallory. I begged.
Harris isn't the sort to make things up.
Keeps detailed minutes of meetings.
Honestly, Roberts, We go out of our way to clear the path for you, and then you put your foot in it.
He asked me if at the last moment he had to cancel because of fog, would I still land?
You didn't say yes.
Of course I bloody well said yes. I'm a soldier.
Roberts, that's the oldest trick in the book. Once you concede a circumstance in which you would go without bombers, it follows that they're not absolutely essential.
Forgive me for thinking he was on the same side. I was told everything was up for review. Now, no one told me that was British for no changes. I will not go without bombers.
Get McNaughton on the line.
Timmy, you shouldn't be here.
Mum's always crying. She says it's not my fault you don't visit. Well, why won't you come anymore? I won't ask you to read to me. I won't be no bother.
Look, your mommy will be worried, Timmy. You should go home.
Casey!
He's just leaving, sir! Look, if you go now, I'll come.
Promise?
Yeah, I promise.
When?
Soon. Hey, kid!
Thanks.
You're gonna break that promise, aren't you?
Hey! I thought you were against me seeing her.
That was before. She's a widow now, it's different.
That's right. Pretty soon she's gonna want a ring around her finger and one through my nose. I joined up just to get away from a girl just like that.
You're a real heartless bastard, do you know that?
The fact is, Ottawa doesn't give a damn who commands us. They just want us killing Krauts so the public will shut up about conscription.
An operation should only be launched for military reasons, never political ones. Who taught me that, Andy? Who taught me that?
Don't start this, Ham. There is no moral high ground here. Political considerations sometimes outweigh military ones, and right now my only choice is between bad and worse. Churchill wants me to attack Norway, for God's sake. Would you rather I sacrifice all 3 Canadian divisions? It's madness. Dieppe is 1 division, and at least you have a chance of surprising them.
My boys are naked going in. They haven't got a thing.
We've beaten the odds before.
Andy, I can't believe you'd let politics blind you to basic military principles. You
Don't come pissing on my boots and calling it principle. If you're so afraid to go, then you're out. I relieve you right now, but I'm not canceling. I'm not about to ring Churchill in Moscow and tell him we're not going. We are going.
Don't do this.
We all do what we have to. I will issue an order, and Harry Crerar will take over. You are out.
No! I'm not quitting now. I'll go. I'll go because some kids who put their faith and trust in me are gonna die. And if those courageous boys have one chance of making it through, it's with me, Andy. Me. Not some desk jockey.
All right, the job is yours.
Do you like the extreme cold?
No.
Do you like, wide open spaces where there's nobody for miles?
Yes. Yes.
Oh! You frightened the life out of me.
Did I scare you too, Casey?
You sure did.
That's because I'm a soldier, and soldiers sneak up on people.
That's right. And then they grab a hold of them, and they tickle them to death.
Today the 19th. It's tomorrow. It's Linda's birthday. She'll be 33. But I have to pretend she's 31. Still no sign of Casey. Nope. Think I should take his pack? This may be just under the exercise. And what if it isn't?
Hamilton.
I'll bring it back.
Please come back. Oh, please.
Uh-oh, I'm late.
I want to go too.
Tim, you're guarding your mom.
Oh, I forgot.
Casey! Casey, hurry up! Be good, Timmy. Come on, come on.
See you on Thursday.
Bye, Uncle Casey.
Here, Case. I got your stuff.
Bye.
Let's go.
You did it. You asked her to marry you.
Yeah, I got engaged, all right?
Congratulations. Congratulations.
All right, I can shut up about it. How many times did you get engaged last night? 5, 6?
Portsmouth, August 19, 1942. In the early morning hours of dawn today, a daring raid was staged off the coast of France. 2 battalions of Canadian soldiers invaded Dieppe, a strategic French harbor, and infiltrated the town to cause heavy damage to military targets there. This press release makes it out to be a Canadian raid.
Well, they do constitute the bulk of the force.
Then let's have 2 press releases. The first won't mention the Canadians and gets us the morning edition and the credit. Then the second release can clarify the matter of Canadian participation.
Well, there's also the danger from a propaganda point of view that the Jerrys will make out that they pushed us off the coast.
You mean no matter what happens, they'll make it appear to be a defeat?
Yeah. Hell, if I was a Kraut, I'd make this one stink so bad you'd have to hide your head up your ass just to escape the smell. It's a figure of speech.
Shall we say the forces departed at 11, exactly on time?
No. Only 3 minutes behind schedule. Nobody leaves on time.
The draft's on my desk in 10 minutes.
You boys bring your 1050 ammo?
Yes, sir.
Sir? All right. Double up on those ammo boxes. Let's go.
Now, you hit the beach running and don't stop until you silence the guns up top. Blue Beach is the linchpin of the whole operation. I'm counting on you.
Yes, sir.
You think Roberts will be okay? He'll be fine. He just needed a little pep talk.
Casey.
Steph,
What?
this ain't an exercise. This is for real.
Hey, what do you got in here? The family supper?
Extra grenades.
Where do you think you're going?
Sir, you don't really need me on the Kelpie. Let me go to Blue Beach.
No. You're too important.
About time you learned the difference between theory and practice.
Besides, with me there, we're bound to win.
My back was turned and you snuck up the gangplank, all right?
Thank you, sir. Do my best.
Give them hell, boys.
You bet, sir.
Can you just give me a hand with that webbing? Yeah, sure. Turn around, John.
Sainte Marie, Mère de Dieu, priez pour nous pécheurs, maintenant et à l'heure de notre mort. Amen.
Yes? Portsmouth just signaled. Their radar shows a small enemy convoy off Boulogne. No action, sir?
They're nowhere near us. Not to worry.
Todd, I don't know what to think.
Casey. I want you to take this for me.
You can't take this. This is like saying you're not coming back.
It's just in case. Just to tell her I love her.
You're coming back, Lionel.
Good luck, Sam. Good luck.
Second urgent message from Portsmouth, sir.
Second.
It's nothing. They think we're going to run into a German convoy.
That will be all.
Should I warn the other ships?
Absolutely not.
What's going on? Portsmouth wouldn't break radio silence if it wasn't important.
Have a look. That German convoy is here. This is where we're going. This is where we are. 11 miles from the coast. The convoy will be long past before we're anywhere near shore.
You've got to be right about that. The only hope I have left is the element of surprise. Now, in 15 minutes, the men will be in the landing craft. And after that, there's no turning back, no matter what happens.
I fully realize that, Roberts.
You get, Brookie. News from the home front.
Oh, Winston. You promised to let me sleep in. You had me up all night. I need sleep.
Dieppe is back on. Operation Rudder has been rechristened Operation Jubilee and is set to launch on the 19th.
That's today.
You do have to applaud Dickie. He was determined to see it through.
But we asked him to study it. We never agreed to let him launch.
How does he manage to get the chiefs to do what I can't? I really must find out his secret.
What? Still thinking of that dead German guy?
Christ, Hallett, listen to it. You think they can't hear that in Dieppe? Every shore battery along the coast is now awake and gunning for us.
There's not much we can do
about it now? You bloody well knew we were going to run into that convoy. You knew it.
I took a calculated risk.
You lied. You lied about the convoy because you didn't want to turn back. You deliberately waited until the men were in the landing craft so I couldn't cancel. What does it matter? It's too late to turn back now. We have to press on.
Snow just screened a rough cut of the film for me. It's absolutely fabulous.
Oh, wonderful.
Harry, any news?
Too early to tell, but our ships have run into a German convoy. We may have lost the element of surprise. Let me show you on the map. Just bad luck for Roberts.
Luck is for amateurs, Harry. Let's just hope he sticks to the plan.
Listen, you limey bastard. You better find that beach or nobody's ever gonna find you. Am I making myself clear? I expect to land on Blue Beach in 10 minutes.
I'm sorry, but how was I to know I was following the wrong boat?
Because you're the bloody navigator. We're supposed to land in darkness.
I'm aware of that.
Well, look about you, man. It's bloody daylight.
40 minutes late. And counting.
Christ's sake, Private, get down!
There it is!
Rifleman! Fixed! Bayonets!
okay?
Pourville reports touchdown on time and with little opposition.
Good. Any word?
I'm picking up bits and pieces of the pilot's conversation. Seems there's still heavy fighting on the main beach.
On Blue Beach?
It looks like they ordered extra smoke to protect the troops. No one can see a thing.
Mallory, word from Blue Beach is negative. They're pinned down. I need every fighter you can get to attack the guns on the east headland. Over.
I can divert 4 squadrons, over.
Wait. Just a minute, Mallory. Over. The navigator for Blue Beach just said he landed 3 companies intact. That's not what I heard. This isn't even coded. It's probably German deception. They're flooding the airwaves with false information.
What if it's real?
I talked to the navigator myself. He said there were few casualties. They must be well off the beach by now. If you send those fighters in, and Cato and Morton are already off the beach and on top of the hill, they'll be dead. You'll kill your own men.
Ham, I need a decision. Over.
Mallory, cancel the fighters. Repeat, cancel. Out.
The only way
That's right, sir. Heavy casualties on the beach.
Reports of heavy casualties on the main beach.
The Air and Navy are doing a tremendous job. It's only your military plan. My plan? Hardly mine.
Magnus. Come in, Magnus.
It's one way, sir. He can't hear you.
Any chance of getting us off?
We've lost him.
You said Blue Beach was okay.
Calm down, homeboy.
Don't old boy me. My boys are being decimated.
Don't embarrass yourself.
I just heard Magnus begging to get off of each. I want to move the withdrawal up to 10:30. Let's get them all off.
The plan doesn't allow for that. There are units out of radio contact. There are the tides to consider. And there's no way Mallory can put up sufficient air cover in time. Ham, things can't be changed.
We'll see about that. Get me Lee Mallory.
Yes, sir. Sir, General Roberts again.
Mallory, the beach is a slaughterhouse.
I want to withdraw a half hour early. Over.
Sorry, Ham. I can't organize sufficient air cover for 10:30. It'll have to be 1100, over.
There may not be a force to evacuate by then. Out.
May I have a word?
Let's go, gun team! I need more cover here! Robinson, get back to the wall! Sir! Get back to the wall there! Help those men over there! Hey, this man's in shock here! You're going home, boys! Move it, move it! Go!
Evacuation craft have reached the main beach, sir. But they're taking heavy casualties.
Miss Justinson.
Thank you.
No, we have not got a two-way connection. T000545. Jack reports completely surrounded.
Are we in communication with all available craft?
Yes, we are, sir.
All right, then. Send the signal to withdraw immediately. All craft to return to England.
I think they're coming, sir.
Maybe we could beat him at hockey. Come on.
Everybody, up! Remember, just give them your name, rank, and serial number, men. Nothing else. We may be surrendering, but we're not giving up. Let's do the regiment proud!
Okay, boys. You're going home, son. It's over. It's over.
Take your time. We're almost there. I need more cloth.
I gotta get up.
I need you, Doris. I'm coming.
I'll go round up the press, boys.
I'd stress the lessons learnt. Angle, Dieppe has unlocked the secret of victory.
I like that. Unlock the secret.
Then I thought you might say something like this.
The fact we might strike again will force a great many Nazi divisions to stay in France instead of attacking Russia. It's true, but it's too obscure. I think the simplest tack with the press is to call this a dress rehearsal for the real thing. That's something the public can understand.
Casey. I need to know this.
Welcome home, lads. Good job.
Take small steps. Small steps.
You all right? Warm enough, are you? You can go home now. Good job. Good God.
That'll do just fine. That's fine.
Rough show, was it?
One more, sir.
We had no choice.
Just be 1 minute.
Thank you.
Yeah, get another one of those.
Nothing tasteless.
This is for the folks back home.
Yes, it's a good shot there.
Good job, you're home now. Hallett?
Once you get
Good job. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you. I did my best.
Gentlemen, please.
Who's he?
Thank you.
That's Captain Hughes Hallett, commander of the naval forces. There's a bio in your press kit.
Stefan! 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 Where's Casey? Is he all right? Thank you.